Rich Sherman here. You know, when we run across anything interesting, I like to bring it to your attention. And oh boy, have the last couple of days been interesting. All anybody wants to talk about are the Trump tariffs, and I get why. To paraphrase the Wall Street Journal, I think this is the dumbest trade war ever. I'm not an expert on tariffs and don't claim to be because nobody outside the 19th century would be. But here we are. So how's that going to affect, how are the Trump tariffs going to affect the residential housing market? Well, I can tell you it's going to send the cost of new houses up because it's going to cost about $10,000 to $20,000 more to build a new house, which is not good. The housing market was already becoming weakened and prices are already starting to fall. Of the roughly 1.1 million, 1.2 million properties that are currently for sale in the United States, about 38% of them have had to drop their price in the last 30 days, and some of those still haven't sold. We're seeing a market that's softening. It's not 100% a buyer's market or anything, but it is definitely softening. Buyers have more options. In California alone, we've had 28% more properties come to market in the last 30 days. Inventories are still low, but that's a lot more than we used to have. So when you have increase in inventory, you have instability all over the place. The only good news about Trump's tariffs is that they did send the panic in the stock market did send the interest rate down for 30-year fixed rate mortgages down a little bit, but it's since rebounded a bit. So I don't know where that's going to land. The basic problem here is instability. Markets, all markets, abhor instability. And that's what we got in spades with this trade thing. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, and as a result, nobody knows how to react. So builders don't know whether they should build, although they know there's a market for their houses. Mortgage companies don't know where to price their loans, although they know there's a market for them. It's just a complete and utter mess, and it's going to stay that way until this gets sorted out. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think housing prices are going to go down. I think the interest rate's going to go down a little bit, not enough to make a difference in the housing prices. And I think we're all in a lot of trouble. And all we can really do is kind of cross our fingers and pray to whatever God you pray to that this all works out. I live here. I want this to work out. So I have grave doubts, but I'm still rooting for it to work. I just don't think it's going to. If you have any questions of me, feel free to call me anytime. I can be reached at 661-714-1400. It's my phone number. Again, it's 661-714-1400. I'm Rich Sherman. Thanks for listening.